up, you guys? After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This was selected by Elle, so thank you so much for your support. I have a quick story to tell you. So, I was hungry, and I decided that I was going to eat a wrap. Like, I call it pita bread. I don't know if that's what it's called, but it's like wrap. It's what you put wraps in. Anyways, and I was going to have Nutella on it. And I was like, usually I have one and then I'm hungry still and I want another one. So I was like, I'll make two. Anyways, I'm like putting Nutella on and I accidentally knock the plate and it falls off of the counter entirely. Strangely enough, the plate didn't break. We have like awesome plates. They're like very, very plain, but I swear to God, we've dropped them so many times and they've not broken. Anyways, it didn't break. And I stood there for a second and I was like, fuck. Anyways, and then I went to put my hair behind my ear, like that, to pick up the plate because I would be bending down. And as I did this, I saw that I had Nutella on my hand. So that was fun to get out of my hair. I had Nutella, like, literally, like, oh my god. I really hope I've gotten it all out, to be honest with you. But yeah, that's my dumbass story. How about you? Anyways, this is episode 5, so let's get into it.
Samuel Gates, the next number on your list.
Born in South Boston, law degree from NYU. He lives on the Upper West Side with his son, Sam.
Where's the wife?
She died last year.
Any chance Gates was involved?
Not unless he found a way to give her cancer. Elizabeth Gates was diagnosed with an inoperable brain tumor last April. By November, she was gone.
So the son is all he has left.
Wait. Oh, don't forget your lunch.
What do we know about the nanny?
Christina Rojas. Gates hired her when his wife fell ill.
The kid sure likes her.
She spends a lot of time with him. Judging by the hours she's billing, I'd say Gates was putting in long days at the office.
He lost the woman he loved. Probably threw himself into his work to cope. Where's his office?
Criminal Court City of New York, which may explain why the machinist sent us his social.
Absolutely not. This is direct evidence properly obtained.
So odds are he's the victim, not the perpetrator.
Judges get plenty of death threats.
It doesn't pass the balancing test, Your Honor. The probative value is...
I know what the balancing test is, Counselor.
Gates gets more death threats than most. Word at the courthouse is he's waging a one-man war on crime. Tough, by the book, making lots of enemies.
If video of the actual crime is unfairly prejudicial, I think we might have to give up on the entire concept of trial by jury.
Everyone has enemies. The machine identifies malice and an intent to harm. We need to determine which threat it saw, which one is real.
Until we know, my best bet is to stay close to Gates in case somebody makes a move. Looks like he's got quite a collection of enemies.
Mr. Reese, any sign of a threat?
Does cholesterol count?
I'm nearly done analyzing the threatening letters. There are 9 that I still can't source, but I've identified 6 possible suspects.
Any of them white guys with crew cuts?
Not that I'm aware of.
Okay, so you just used a burn phone. We don't have burn phones here.
Finch, what's the son's name again?
Samuel Gates, Jr. Why?
I think we've been following the wrong Sam Gates.
Hey, Christina! You're not gonna believe what Mark C. said to Miss Kaiser today.
Uh-oh.
I can't be there in time if I'm getting bad information.
The machine did not send us the wrong number. If it says that Judge Gates is in danger, then he is.
We'll tell that to his son.
The kidnapping must connect. It could be the first step in a larger plot that ends with the judge dead. We can still put a stop to it, all of it, but we need a plan.
So I have a question.
I have a plan.
Social security
Find
numbers.
Sam. The
When do you
man
get
just
one?
lost his wife. I won't let him
How
wind up
old
alone.
do you get one? What is the social security number?
Judge Gates?
Dad?
Hey, Sam.
Dad.
What's wrong?
He's fine, Your Honor, for now.
Who are you? Where is my son?
No cops, no feds. Tell anyone, and he's dead. Keep quiet and you'll hear from us tonight.
This is Sam. Leave a message.
Christina, this is Judge Gates. Please, call me back. Hi, this is Judge Gates. Is Sam there with Daniel?
No. Is everything okay?
Let's figure out how we get your son back.
Who are you?
I'm here to help you.
Where is Sam? Where is my son? You're with the kidnappers, aren't you? You're one of them.
No. I tried to stop them, but the kidnappers made contact. That's good. That means they want to negotiate. They won't hurt your son as long as he's worth something.
What do you mean you tried to stop them? You were there?
I was, but not soon enough.
How did you know they were going to take him? Who the hell are you?
You have two questions right now. Who are you, and where's my son? Which one do you want to focus on?
I cracked the cell company's firewall. Spotter's phone was purchased with cash and a phony name. But our kidnappers have to sleep somewhere. The location data puts this phone on the same block in Brooklyn every night. 14th between Franklin and White.
Then I'll hit him where he lives. I just found our guy.
Was he talking?
How are you able
Not
to
at the
fight
moment.
so well when you've just been shot before?
Tursky.
Like,
Leon.
probably earlier that day.
Joseph. With an F. Hold on. I know as Sam Finch. Shai Kaprushkov Jevyench SB9. It's a nasty street gang from Eastern Europe.
You dealt with them in your former employment?
They were trading with the Pashtun warlords. Guns for heroin. But they also run kidnappings in Warsaw. Looks like they just opened up a new branch in New York.
Carter, homicide, I got your message.
Hey, Detective Olson, I got your bolo. White male, 6'2", gray in temples, nice suit. Super said he saw him leaving at the time of the 911.
You get audio on the call?
What audio? Nobody said boo.
Well, ME said she was dead 2 hours before, so you think he got killed her?
No, think he called 911.
Great. She's FOB from Puerto Rico, no family, no boyfriend. Yeah, I thought you were gonna gift wrap this for me.
What kind of work does she do?
She was a nanny on the west side. We got units talking to her clients. So if your guy wasn't the shooter, what was he doing here?
Someone killed Christina. She wasn't here when Sam came home.
Sam?
My son. She wasn't here when he came home from school, so he called me. I came home to be with him. He's upstairs playing now.
Thanks for your time, Judge.
Christina was, she was, with us the night that Elizabeth died. She was so good with Sam. She was just a kid.
Hey. He's alive, okay? As long as they need him, Sam's still alive.
You don't know that.
I need your help, Judge. Have you ever heard of the Shaika Prushkov SB9?
What are you? Next cop? FBI?
I have experience in situations like this. It's all you need to know.
Yeah? Well, maybe you're not enough. Maybe I should call those officers back and tell them the truth.
I know how to be invisible. The police and the FBI don't.
People told you not
But
to.
I'm going after your son regardless. Now, have you ever heard of a gang called SB9?
No. Who are they?
That's them now.
You're alone?
Yes. I need proof that my son is alive. Put Sam on the phone.
Dad?
Are you hurt?
Dad, please, I want to go home.
Sam.
Relax. Your Honor.
Your son is just fine. He's a good boy. Smart like you.
How much?
Fortunately for you, we don't want your money. We want your help.
To get someone
There's a
off?
case in your court right now.
The people versus Angela Markham. The people are going to lose.
What?
Throw the case, Judge.
Angela Markham walks, or your son dies.
I wonder if this kind of stuff happens a lot with judges.
Angela Markham.
I mean, I wonder, but I
She
also
wrote down
don't
some
wonder,
kind of
because I don't
weapon
like to
crash.
know about things like this in the real
It's
world.
a simple hit and run.
Well, now she's become the key to finding your son.
Well, this isn't a street gang. This is a multinational corporation. SP9 is active in at least 18 countries in Europe.
After Interpol took down the old Prushkov mafia, they got smarter. Started hiding their tattoos, studied military discipline, computers.
They have almost no digital footprint. I have yet to find anything that could help us find Gates' son.
Then focus on her. Somehow this girl and that gang connect. My best guess, whoever she's sleeping with is high up in SP9. Bet her boyfriend knows where they're keeping Sam.
And while I'm checking into the girl, what'll you be doing?
Tracking down the rest of them.
You just assume that it's a guy that she's living with. Maybe it's a girl.
How long has it ever taken me to break someone is 16 hours. You don't look like you're gonna set a record. Wanna talk? You must like it in there.
Oh, because it's in the boot.
Hey, Leon. How's the ride back there? Now, you can have this juicy burger, or we can go for another spin. All you have to do is help me find a scared little boy.
I don't know where he is, I swear to God.
Who's Angela Markham, and what does she have to do with SP9?
Never heard of her. Look, I don't know why they wanted that kid.
You don't know much, do you?
That's how they run it. Work in small teams. Cells.
So who's in your cell? Full names.
We don't use street names. AKA Krakow, Sops, Zion. There's 4 guys. That's all I know. Now, would you please let me out of here?
For no names and no info.
No, wait. I know a place. It's 3185 Larimer. It's where I go to get paid.
Good.
How am I supposed to eat it?
You'll figure it out.
I observed a white SUV driving erratically at high speed. I stopped the vehicle for a possible DWI.
And what did you see when you approached the car?
Blood on the front left fender.
Objection. Facts not in evidence.
Sustained.
How did the vehicle look?
There was front end damage, a red fluid that appeared to be blood.
Objection, Your Honor.
He was describing it.
What happened then?
The defendant got out of the vehicle. She appeared to be intoxicated.
Objection.
Sustained.
Your Honor.
Counselor, I'm going to give you some time.
He's objecting to everything.
Resume at 10 a.m. tomorrow.
What a crappy lawyer. Literally, he's just objecting. I can do that.
Judge Gates.
I'm disappointed, Your Honor.
How did you know I was here? Did she tell you? Who is Angela Markham to you anyway?
So you don't want your son back, is that it?
Let me talk to him.
Not until you stop stalling.
I have to do this right, or the DA can appeal. You want her free. I have to make sure she stays that way.
Do it right. And do it fast. And don't forget what you're playing for.
It's as good as done.
You think I'm stupid? It's not done until I'm free and clear.
This is bad for business.
My clients are asking questions.
It's not my problem.
You are the problem.
Our whole operation is in jeopardy because you had too many shots.
And unless you know someone who can do what I do, our deal stands.
Once you get the charges dropped, I go back to work. Business as usual.
Where's the boy?
No!
I'm just saying, he got shot. And he doesn't seem
Binge.
like he got shot at all.
Just found a way to make these guys hurt.
We'll find it and find out who took it.
I am missing 2 men and $500,000. Someone is making
Maybe
a move
don't have
against
it laying
us.
around
I
the
need to
place.
know who. Contact your teams. Change your plans.
I guess we know why they didn't ask for money.
American money
I
is
have
so
6
ugly.
more
I'm
just
sorry.
like it.
But we have like
Be our
colored
bargaining
money.
chip to get Sam.
There may be lots more where these came from. Angela's not sleeping with
looks
our
really
kidnapper.
boring.
I think she's in business with him. That tech company she works for, they make banking software, the kind that can spot money laundering.
And I just found a room full of small bills.
In 2009, she oversaw the installation of a new anti-money laundering system at one state bank. If she still has access, she could turn that whole system off with a click of a mouse.
And SB9 uses one of the biggest banks in the world to clean its dirty money.
They leave no digital footprint because this is how they pay for things. Cars, lawyers, safe houses. If we can access those accounts, we'll have more than a bargaining chip. We'll have a way to find Sam Jr.
Upon further review, I'm reversing my decision on admissibility.
Your Honor.
Oh, okay, so that thing at
Doesn't
the
pass
beginning.
the balancing test, Counselor. This video would unfairly
That was-
bias the jury against Miss Markham.
Then I move for a mistrial.
Denied.
Judge Cates.
Approach.
Respectfully, sir, what the hell is going on?
One more word and you are in contempt. I'll have you charged with misconduct if I have to. Trust me, Miss Ramirez, you have no idea how far I'll go.
Nothing further. Prosecution rests.
The hospital will be nice about now. Where's the boy?
I already told you, I don't know.
How about your boss's name? You know that yet?
I got a family. You gonna kill them too? 'Cause he will.
You ever see two cats in a bag?
What?
You want out? Get your boss's name.
It's up!
Carter, come here. I think I got something. I did another canvas, and I found a bodega near the nanny's house with eyes on the street. And it's on the NYPD surveillance feed. This is right around the time of the murder. White guy, long hair, pulling off gloves. He could be our killer.
Or just the guy with cold hands. What makes you so sure Mr. Longhair is our man? You get a description I don't know about?
I got a hunch. I ran his plate to get a name, but I got a company instead. Caulfield Holdings. It's in Brooklyn.
Worth a look.
Finch, you don't hear from me in 4 minutes. Call 911, send them here, and tell them about Sam.
Please rise.
I wonder, are you just allowed to enter a courthouse and just watch? You know?
Has the jury reached a verdict?
Like, is it,
We have, Your Honor.
What say you?
We find the defendant not guilty on all charges.
That's fucked, man.
If you want your son back, come alone. No cell, no GPS, no weapons. If I see anyone who's not you, your son dies.
So Angela Markham walks, and Judge Gates is heading to a death sentence. The machine sent us his number because they were planning to kill him all along. Him and his son.
Scorched earth policy. Clean up and cover their tracks as soon as they get what they want.
We need to warn him.
I've tried. He won't listen.
But we have to do something.
We are. Hello, Angela.
I want to see my son.
Dad!
Sam! No!
I'll let you say goodbye.
I did what you asked. Everything you asked. You can keep me, but please let my son go.
Sorry. Your Honor.
Stop!
Your name is Yara Koska. Your bank account number is 127-834-0102. Last year, you laundered at least $400 million to clients, including MS-13, the Sinaloa cartel, and the government of North Korea.
So you got some info from that alcoholic bitch. I'm the last one you'll ever tell. These aren't good odds for you.
I'm not alone.
Every last dime has been transferred to an offshore account. Do exactly what I say, and you might get it back. But if they don't walk out of here alive, every client on your list will be notified that you lost all their money. And I won't have to kill you. Your clients will do that for me.
The operation's burnt. Shoot them all.
Why did he let the kid go if he was like, shoot them all? That was a bit strange.
Judge, is he all right?
Yeah.
Then take him home.
I wasn't sure I'd ever see you again.
Yeah, I'm, not great at keeping in touch with people.
I don't know how to thank you.
You don't need to say anything. I'd prefer it, actually.
I don't know exactly what you do or how you're doing it, but I know that if people ever find out, when they find out, there won't be anything I can do to protect you.
Go play with your son.
What did he say?
That we don't need to worry. He might even help us someday.
I was listening to your conversation, Mr. Reese.
I was reading between the lines.
I suppose only time will tell which one of us is right.
Thank you
I beg your pardon?
for giving me a job.
Try the Eggs Benedict, Mr. Reese. I've had them many times.
Okay.
Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video.
Alrighty, well that was Person of Interest, Season 1, Episode 5. I felt really bad for the judge, because he was just trying to save his son. And I feel like any other show would have the dad get killed in some way, and I don't know, I'm glad that so far this seems to be successful in its, I guess you could say it's kind of like a vigilante. So I can appreciate the fact that it looks like he is making a difference. Yeah. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.